How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You saying I did?
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please, stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Introducing the team from Milton. Number 2, Trinity Harris. Number 3, Julia Wolf. Number 4, Julia Schultz. Number 5, Olivia Schultz. Number 6, Lyndon Briggs. Number 7, Ella Noble. Number 8, Avery Agnew. Number 9, Molly Baker. Number 10, Jenna Benesh. Number 11, Morgan Basket. Number 12, Sophie Ridley. Number 14, William Baker. Number 15, Cameron Zawinski. Number 17, Kylie Hutchins. Number 18, Madison Furman. Number 19, Kinsey Markford. Number 22, Haley Dassoff. Number 24, Kylie Reed. Assistant coaches, Kevin Ramsey, Jeff Coughlin, Lindsey Freeman. And the head coach, Kirk Houston. And the head coach of the team to qualify for this 2024 state championship series. The umpires for this team, behind home plate in Blackburn, Trevor Nichols. At first base, in Murray Hall, Zach Campbell. And at third base, in Hudson, Kim Whitaker. Good luck to both teams. Now let's play softball.
On a partly cloudy 70-degree afternoon from Goodman Diamond in Madison, it's a Division I quarterfinal between the number 4 seed Milton Redhawks and 5th seeded New Richmond. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Shane Sparks. The 4th day on the schedule today. We'll play 7 total in this 48th annual WIAA state softball tournaments. New Richmond looking at their starting lineup. Brooklyn Swanepoel, the center fielder, will lead things off. Briar Blitz, the catcher, hitting second. The second baseman, Caitlin Swanepoel, hits third. Mimi Brinkman, the shortstop, is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth and at the hot corner is Ginger Ann Lucas. Kennedy Yoakum is the pitcher, hitting sixth. Bottom third of Kyler Kiefer in right field. Addie Lucas, the left fielder. And the designated player, Maddie Gaffner. And they are set to face Gwen Baker for Milton. Brooklyn Swanepoel steps in, the center fielder from the left side. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken off the outside corner for ball one. 2:12 local time. Time of the first pitch. Swanepoel, a senior, ahead of the counts. Actually, that called a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. New Richmond 21-3 on the season. Champions of the Big Rivers Conference. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Baker on the season, an ERA up to the sectionals of .57. She has been fantastic. And she offers the 1-2 pitch. That one is foul left side to the screen. We'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. It is windy today. Blowing to right field. 20-mile-per-hour wind, gusts over 30 miles per hour, so the wind could play a factor here this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes. The New Richmond center fielder awaits the pitch, and she slaps that one foul. Stats I have are through the sectional semifinal. That was a 1-0 win over DC Everest for the Tigers. And then they beat Chippewa Falls again 1-0 to cement their spots in this state tournament. Again, the 1-2 pitch takes a shot at the outside corner, a little bit wide. 2-2. Swanepoel, Blitz, and Swanepoel to face Gwen Baker of the Redhawks. Baker gets the sign and comes to the plate with the 2-2 pitch. Swanepoel spoils that one to stay alive. Milton defensively left to right. Baker, B. Nash, and Briggs. Agnew at third. Mesra and Reed up the middle with Knoble at first. Kenzie Marquardt, the battery mate of Gwen Baker. Baker on the rubber. Spins that ball in her glove as she takes a long look at the target, to the plate with the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch up in the zone. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the first out of the ball game. Baker took a little bit off that last pitch. Up in the zone as well. Well placed. Breyer Blitz, the catcher, bats with nobody on. And 1 out. Defensively, Milton playing in at the corners. And that one is hacked foul. Blitz, .455 average. She has driven in 30 runs. That is a team lead for the Tigers. Blitz takes a 1-1 and fouls it straight back, and she's behind a ball and 2 strikes. For Baker, through the regional final, 148 innings pitched, 247 strikeouts to only 13 walks. This one is out to left center, and this one is going to go off the base of the wall. Blitz is in with a 1-out stand-up double. Able to barrel that one up. And Blitz is in a scoring position. Caitlin Swanepoel, the second baseman, steps in. Another average over .450. Chance to put the Tigers up early in this first inning. There's a strike from Baker. Swanepoel with 20 runs driven in. She takes an 0-1 pitch. Good swing. Baker ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Baker getting Brooklyn Swanepoel the strikeout to begin the ball game. Then Breyer Blitz put a charge into one in the left center. She stands at second base. Just underway in this Division I quarterfinal, the final D1 quarterfinal, the semifinals in Division I tomorrow night. Baker winds and fires the 0-2 pitch. And Swanepoel just gets a piece of that one. New Richmond, 12-2 in conference. They have won 10 straight. This one is in the air and in foul territory, will make its way to the ground. Mesra and Agnew giving chase. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers sophomore second baseman. Swanepoel, one of 2 underclassmen in the starting 10 this afternoon for the Tigers. This one fielded by Mesra at short. Good strong throw across the diamond to Knoebel as Swanepoel is the second out. And scooting down to third base is Blitz. They call safe, so Swanepoel hustles down to first with the infield single. So back-to-back hits from Blitz and Swanepoel. Runners on the corners for Mimi Brinkman, the shortstop. Down to second base without a throw. Swanepoel now 2 in scoring position. Swanepoel with that good hustle. Bang, bang play at first base. A little bit high and outside. Gingeran Lucas awaits on deck. Brinkman 423 on the season. Sitting on a 1-1 pitch. That one gets the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is where New Richmond has been extremely tough. Competitive at bats with 2 strikes. Brinkman looking to put the Tigers on the board here in the first. The 1-2 pitch above the letters high. 2-2. Big situation early in this ball game. Marquardt. Calls time. Lindsey Knutson, head coach, in the third base coach's box. Brinkman back in. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Through the sectional semifinal on the stat sheet I have, New Richmond has yet to be caught stealing all season long. There is strike 3 as Baker paints the outside corner, gets her second strikeout of the inning. Well placed right into the target of Marquardt, set up on that outside corner. And now 2 outs for Gingeran Lucas, the third baseman. Runners on second and third. Lucas over 340 on the season. This one is up the middle. Backhanded play there by Reed at second. To throw to first is not in time. And coming in to score the game's first run is Briar Blitz, into Richmond leads it 1-0. Lucas able to get the ball past Baker inside the circle. Reed made a nice play, but the ball wasn't hit sharply. And because of that, Lucas with the RBI single, the second infield single of the inning, and she scats down to second base. So runners second and third. Here's Kennedy Yoakum, the pitcher. Baker's done a really good job getting ahead of hitters. 1-0 on the RBI single from Gingeran Lucas. Yoakum, the 6th Tiger to bat this inning. A ball and a strike. Caitlin Swanepoel at third base. Lucas stands out at second. 2 in scoring position. Out of play. And Baker once again with 2 strikes. Baker a strike away from striking out New Richmond here in the first. The Tigers looking to add to their 1-0 lead. This one tapped out in front of the plate. Marquardt fields down to first base to get Yoakum. Nice play there by Marquardt, fielding her position at catcher. The Tigers put 1 on the board. They lead this game 1-0. Milton coming up.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I can earn that solo!
You see what I did?
Yeah,
Come on! What's wrong with you?
Milton bats for the first time in the ball game. The Redhawks trail it's 1-0. New Richmond plating one in the top half. For the Redhawks, Kylie Reed will lead things off to second baseman. Ella Knoble at first base hits second. Kenzie Marquardt, nice play defensively back in the first. The catcher hitting third. Jenna Benash is the cleanup hitter, the center fielder. Sophie Mesra, the shortstop, hits fifth. Molly Baker hitting sixth and left. The DP is Trinity Harris hitting seventh. Lyndon Briggs in right hits eighth, and Gwen Baker, the pitcher, hits ninth. Reed, Knoble, and Marquardt set to face Kennedy Yoakum here in this first inning. Milton, second baseman. First pitch, couple of hops. Ginger Ann Lucas, nice play there at third base. One pitch, one out. Ella Knoble, the first baseman. Through the regional final, Knoble, .390 average. Fly ball left field. Addie Lucas has a beat on it and makes the catch. Ranges to her right a couple of steps. New Richmond had Knoble played perfectly. 2 pitches and 2 outs. Kenzie Marquardt, the catcher, bats with nobody on and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Marquardt, 463. High and tight. Ball one. Milton, 24-2 on the season. Co-champions of the Badger Large Conference along with Beaver Dam. Redhawks have won 12 straight games. Earlier in the season, a 10-game winning streak. Their 2 losses. One to Beaver Dam 4-1. Another 2-0 loss to Oregon. Yoakum's 2-1 pitch. Up in the zone, missing. And Yoakum is behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Yoakum got Reed to ground to Lucas at third. Knoble flew to Lucas in left. Swing and a miss. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jenna Benash would bat next. She awaits in the Milton on deck circle. The 3-2 pitch right back to the nets. Marquardt right on that fastball. Kurt Muzzy down in the third base coach's box for Milton. Again, a 3-2. We'll do it again. Great crowd here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss as Yoakum tosses that one by Marquardt. Kennedy Yoakum sends the Redhawks down in order in the first. At the end of one, New Richmond 1, Milton nothing in this Division I quarterfinal. Seven, 8, and 9 for New Richmond to face Gwen Baker here in the second inning. Baker ahead, no balls and one strike on Kylie Kiefer, the senior right fielder. Ginger Ann Lucas, an RBI single in the first as the Tigers lead it 1-0. No balls and two strikes. Kiefer, Lucas, and Gaffner here in this New Richmond second inning. Strike three outside corner. Third strikeout of the game for Baker. Great location once again. Addie Lucas, the left fielder, just a freshman. Off the plate and high, ball one. Lucas made a nice play last inning defensively. Big swing and a miss at a 1-0. Count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike. The winner of this game will meet Kaukauna, the 3-time reigning state champions and winners of 108 straight games. Here's Baker's 1-1 pitch. There is a line drive into center field, a 1-out single for the freshman Addie Lucas. Fourth hit of the game for the Tigers. The designated player Maddie Gaffner steps to the plates. Senior stands in from the left side. Corners are in for the Redhawks. Squaring to bunt and pulling it back, taking ball one. Brooklyn Swanepoel in the top of the order on deck. One ball and one strike as Gaffner offered. Lucas at first, 1 out. Baker set to work the 1-1 pitch, and she's ahead of ball and 2 strikes. The Tigers DP slaps that one foul. Count remains 1-2. New Richmond this season has won 13 games when allowing no runs or 1 run. Check swing. Gaffner holds up. Two balls and two strikes. Baker to Gaffner, strike three looking. And for the second consecutive inning, Baker, a pair of strikeouts, gives her 4 in the ball game. Brooklyn Swanepoel, the center fielder, 0 for 1. She struck out in the first inning. That one is slap foul. New Richmond, a team batting average over 350. One pitch, solid single to left. Second single in the frame. And runners are on first and second now for Briar Blitz, the catcher. And she smacked a double back in the first, scored the game's only run. Traffic on the base paths, and New Richmond threatening once again here in the second inning. Strike one. Already 5 hits in the game for New Richmond. That one is high, 1-1. Blitz, one of 3 juniors in the starting 10 for the Tigers. Blitz, Ginger Ann Lucas, and Jordan Von Wald. 1-1 pitch, a little bit outside, 2-1. Baker looking to work out of trouble here in the second inning. Her 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2 on with 2 outs here in the second inning. Baker to the plates. Changeup misses. Caitlin Swanepoel, the number 3 hitter, awaits on deck. Blitz awaits the 3-2, the payoff pitch. Check swing, outside, ball 4. First walk for Baker, and it loads the bases. So here's Caitlin Swanepoel showing some good speed in the first. She's 1 for 1 with an infield single. Looking to do some damage here in this second inning. Baker falls behind, ball 1. Swing and a miss, good pitch. Lucas at third. Brooklyn Swanepoel at seconds with Blitz at first. The 1-1 with the bases loaded. Foul back. Baker with 4 strikeouts in the ball game. She would love to get number 5 and put an end to this Tiger rally in the seconds. Her 1-2 offering. This one, chopped to the right side, going to be fielded by Knoebel. She'll take it herself and beat Swanepoel to first base. And Baker works out of a big-time jam in the seconds. The Tigers leave them loaded at the end of an inning and a half in this Division I quarterfinal. New Richmond leads Milton 1-0.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
Jenna Benash leads off this Milton second inning. And the center fielder takes that one outside, ball one. Benash, Mesra, and Baker, middle third of this Redhawks order to face Kennedy Yoakum. On a hop, fielded by the third baseman, Lucas. And over to first base, one out. So as she did to begin, we're back in the first. Lucas retires a Red Hawk to begin the inning. Sophia Mesra, the shortstop, bats for the first time today with nobody on and one out. Mesra hitting over 400 this season. In the box awaiting the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Yoakum dealing early on has set down the first four Redhawks to begin the ball game. Ball one. Molly Baker, the left fielder, will bat next. Yoakum working quickly. Gets the target to the plate, the 1-2 pitch. There is a looping fly ball that is not going to be fielded by the first baseman. And believe that will be an error. Jordan Von Wald over at first base. So first base runner for the Redhawks. Mazzara out at first. And this one is sent right back up the middle off the bat of Molly Baker. And now the Redhawks with runners on first and second and one out. First base hit of the ball game for the Redhawks. Milton with a runner in scoring position for Trinity Harris, the designated player. That one gets the outside corner for strike one. Clouds have broken up a little bit. 0-1 pitch is sprayed foul. Yoakum, one strikeout. She's ahead 0-2 on Harris, the DP. She winds and fires. This one on the ground, going to be fielded by the shortstop. And Brinkman will get the out, but she throws to first base, and now it's a little bit of tossing the ball around. And because of it, run will score for Milton, and this game is tied. Brinkman did a nice job to field that ball, but it wasn't hit sharply. She stepped down second base, but she would have been better off keeping that one in her pockets. So Harris out at second base. And Lyndon Briggs, the right fielder, will bat for the first time. Meeting inside the circle by New Richmond. 2 errors in the inning for the Tigers. And because of it, the Hawks have tied this one up 1-1. So now running, I believe that is Olivia Schutz, number 5 for Milton. Running for Harris. And Briggs puts a charge into that one, but way foul. Out in front of that pitch from Yoakum. Milton looking to take the lead here in this second inning. High and tight, 1-1. Lyndon Briggs, a senior. 1-1, squares the bunt, pulls it back. It's a strike anyways, 1-2. Yoakum ahead of the counts, looking for the strikeouts. Swing and a miss. She gets the strikeouts. Her second of the game. And that puts a cap on the Milton second inning. But Milton ties this one up at 1. We head to the third, 1-1 with New Richmond and Milton.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
New Richmond has sent 6 Tigers to the plate in both the first and second innings. 4, 5, and 6 in the Tiger lineup to face Gwen Baker in a 1-1 game, top of the third. Strike one, that one fouled back to the nets. New Richmond, a run on 5 hits. Milton, a run on 1 hit, a big crooked 3-spot on the board for the Tigers in that E column. 3 errors last inning led to that Milton run. The 0-1. No balls and 2 strikes. That one into the glove of Marquardt behind the plate. Brinkman, the shortstop, is 0 for 1. The senior struck out in the first inning, and she's behind, no balls and 2 strikes, and on 3 pitches, she will strike out for the second time in the game. The 5th K on my scorecard for Gwen Baker. She struck out 2 in the first, 2 more in the second, and here's 1 in the third. Ginger Ann Lucas, the third baseman, an RBI single. Game's first RBI. The junior awaits the 0-1 pitch. Baker misses outside. Another strike to Lucas. Baker back on the rubber. Rocks and fires a 1-2 pitch. This one is in the air to center field. B. Nash is there, and she makes the catch. 2 outs. Bases are empty for Kennedy Yoakum, the pitcher. Yoakum is 0 for 1. Kenzie Marquardt, the catcher, made a nice play on her to end the first inning. Yoakum sends that one foul, strike 1. Yoakum doing a phenomenal job for New Richmond inside the circle. 2 innings, no earned runs. Looking to help her own cause. Here she bats in this third inning with nobody on and 2 outs. She awaits the 0-1 pitch, and she sends this one into center field. And Yoakum on base for the first time today with a 2-out single. She's 1 for 2. So Baker unable to get the clean inning. Will now face Kylie Kiefer, the right fielder. The senior is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Courtesy runner for New Richmond. That is Madison Rouser. Rouser, a sophomore, stands at first base. Out of play, strike 1. Earlier today, Kenosha Bradford defeated Cedarburg. It was Watertown over Sun Prairie East, and Kaukauna defeated Hamilton. This is our final Division I quarterfinal. Baker's 0-1 pitch. That one had some zip, good fastball. That one popped the glove of Marquardt. And Baker ahead 0-2. A little bit high, ball 1. New Richmond 21-3 on the season, the champions of the Big Rivers Conference. The New Richmond right fielder chops this one to the second baseman. Nice play there by Kylie Reed. And that will end the inning. Some good defense there from Reed at second base. And for New Richmond, no runs, they get a hit, they leave 1. At the end of 2.5 in Madison, 1-1 with the Tigers and Redhawks. One ball game here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. New Richmond and Milton. Redhawks set to bat here in the home half of the third. Gwen Baker, the pitcher, to lead things off. Then it's back to the top of the order with Kylie Reed and Ella Knoble. Strike 1. Yoakum has given up just the one hit. Baker hitting .350. She takes that one in there for a strike, and she's behind 0-2. Yoakum's 0-2 pitch. This time she misses. Baker back up to the plates. Swing and a miss. For the third time today, Yoakum gets the leadoff hitter. She's had a strikeout now in every inning. That's her third of the ball game. And now Kylie Reed, who grounded to Ginger Ann Lucas. Back in the first, Reed 0 for 1. Inside corner, a strike. Yoakum spins the ball in her glove, rocks back in the pitch, swing and a miss. Reed chased that one outside the zone. And the Redhawks second baseman behind 0-2. Yoakum coming right back. Misses outside. That wind continues to whip out to right field. Yoakum's 1-2. This one is in the air to left. Coming in is Addie Lucas, and that one will drop between Lucas and Brinkman in left field. And it's a one-out single for Kylie Reed. Kylie Reed could not have tossed that ball any better. Lucas came in from left. Brinkman from shortstop went out. And that ball fell right between them and left. So a one-out single for Kylie Reed brings up Ella Knoebel, the first baseman. She flew to Lucas back in the first inning. She's 0 for 1. Oh, 1 pitch is belted deep to left, but that is going to be right into the glove of Addie Lucas. Lucas had her played perfectly. That ball was barreled up and hit well from Knoebel. But for the second time today, fielded by Knoebel in left. Here's the catcher, Kenzie Marquardt. Strikeout victim back in the first. She's 0 for 1. And that one skips away from Blitz. And down to second base goes Kylie Reed in a scoring position for Milton. Reed hit that ball really well out to Lucas. Or that was Knoebel rather, but wind knocked it down a little bit. 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. Two balls and no strikes on Marquardt. She takes that one a little bit high. 3 balls and no strikes. The Milton catcher takes strike 1. Jenna B. Nash would bat next, the cleanup hitter. Ball 4, as Marquardt will toss her bats, make the trot down to first base. And that is the first walk of the ball game for Yoakum. And some 2-out traffic on the base paths for the Redhawks. First and seconds. For Jenna Benash, the center fielder. She grounded to Lucas back in the second. So now running for Marquardt will be number 4. That is Julia Schultz. Schultz, a junior. So Reed at second base. Schultz at first. Benash steps to the plates. Redhawks threatening here in the third. And this one on the ground, and it hits the base runner. So Schultz will be ruled out. And that will end the inning. So Yoakum works out of a jam. And we head to the 4th inning. Milton and New Richmond, 1-1.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Back here in Madison, make our way to the 4th inning, 1-1 ball game. Addie Lucas, the left fielder, to lead things off for the Tigers. And she sends one into right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Leadoff single for Lucas and the Tigers here in this 4th inning. That is the first time the Tigers have had the leadoff hitter aboard. Previous 3 innings, Baker getting a strikeout to begin the frame. Maddie Gaffner is 0 for 1. She struck out in the second. Bunts that one in the air and foul. No balls and a strike. Lucas, just a freshman, 2 for 2. She stands out at first base. New Richmond has had at least 1 hit in every inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, getting the bunt down. Agnew there at third, fields it and fires across the diamond. And they get Gaffner by a half a step at first. Well-executed sacrifice bunt as Lucas hustles down to second base, and she's in scoring position. Brooklyn Swanepoel is 1 for 2. She singled her last time up in the second. Senior center fielder steps in from the left side. Chance to put the Tigers back out in front. She lays a bunt down, and that one will spin foul. Lindsey Knutson, head coach for the Tigers. 7th year as head coach. She graduated from Melrose Maduro back in 2011. Went to UW Stout. Special education teacher at the high school. 0-1 is sent back, foul 0-2. Baker's 0-2 pitch. That one is right back to Gwen. Fields her position well to get the outs. And Lucas down to third base. Some good defensive plays by Gaffner from Agnew rather, and Baker. For Milton, So it's up to Briar Blitz, the catcher. She's been on base a couple of times. Doubled and scored in the first. And Baker starts her out with a fastball in the outside corner to get ahead, strike one. Lucas began this fourth inning with a single. Sac bunt from Gaffner. And then Swanepoel back to Baker. No balls and 2 strikes. Go ahead run at third base. Addie Lucas, the freshman left fielder. Baker's 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Some extra cheese on that fastball. And Baker works around the leadoff single to Lucas. For the Tigers in the fourth, no runs, they get a hit, and they strand one. We head to the bottom of the fourth here in Madison. It's New Richmond 1, Milton 1 here on WIAA.TV. The Redhawks to bat here in the bottom of the fourth in a 1-1 ball game. Mesra, Baker, and Harris, 5, 6, and 7 for Milton to face Kennedy Yoakum, who's been spectacular inside the circle for New Richmond. An unearned run, couple of base hits. Mesra reached on an error back in that second inning. And she sends the first pitch. It is into center field. Hit them where they ain't. It's a leadoff single here for the Redhawks in the fourth. As that one right over the base at second. So here is Molly Baker. She's 1 for 1. She singled in the second. Scoring to bunts. Well-executed bunt going to be fielded by Van Wald. Swanepoel coming over to first base from second. And a close play as they fire it back down to second base. But Mesra dives back in safely. Sacrifice bunt from Molly Baker puts Mesra in a scoring position. So Trinity Harris, the designated player, will step to the plate. She's 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice in the second inning. Sharply hit to the second baseman, Swanepoel, who makes another nice play. Mesra down to third. So some ABC softball here for the Redhawks in the fourth. Mesra down at third. 2 outs for Lyndon Briggs, the right fielder, 0 for 1. Briggs struck out in the second inning. Yoakum's first pitch on the ground, going to be fielded by Brinkman at short, over to Van Wald at first. And that will retire Briggs and the Redhawks here in the fourth. Milton, no runs, a hit. Mesra stranded at third. We head to the fifth in Madison, 1-1 here on the NFHS Network. The final Division I quarterfinal of the day. It's 1-1 of the fifth inning with New Richmond and Milton. Heart of the New Richmond lineup, 3, 4, and 5 to face Gwen Baker. In the top of the fifth inning, Caitlin Swanepoel, 1 for 2, already batting for the third time. She's singled back in the first. She takes an 0-1 pitch and rips it into right field. Back-to-back innings. New Richmond with the leadoff hitter aboard. Swanepoel now 2 for 3 on the day. Brings up Mimi Brinkman, the shortstop, who's 0 for 2. Pair of strikeouts for the senior shortstop. The 8th hit of the ball game for the Tigers. Baker's pitch is fouled back to the nets, 0-1. The winner will meet Kaukauna tomorrow evening. The Ghosts have won 108 consecutive ball games, the 3-time reigning state champions. Marquardt the signs. Baker is ready. The pitch attempted bunts, foul back. And Baker ahead 0-2. Baker with 2 strikeouts in the first, 2 more in the second. A strikeout in the third and the fourth as well. She has had at least 1 strikeout in every inning. In the driver's seat here to the plate with the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7 of the ball game. And Baker has set down Brinkman for the third time. Good pitch up and away. Here's it Ginger Ann Lucas, an RBI single in the first. She's 1 for 2. Caitlin Swanepoel at first base. Big cuts. But Lucas comes up empty to fall behind. Sun peeking out from behind the clouds. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Stabbed at that one, and she's behind, no balls and 2 strikes. 7 strikeouts for Baker, and just the 1 walk. 1-1 here in the 5th inning. Marquardt with the targets, and the pitch just misses. 1-2. Yet to come today here in Madison, Division IV semifinals, Fall Creek and Coleman, Cuba City and Auburndale. Pair of Division IV semifinals. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks here for Baker. And as she did in the 4th inning, Baker looking to work around a leadoff single. Here is Kennedy Yoakum, the pitcher. She singled her last time up. Good pitchers duel with Baker and Yoakum here on this Thursday afternoon. There's a fastball across the outside corner. Swanepoel at first base, 2 outs. And that one will get away from Marquardt. And down to second base is Swanepoel in the scoring position. New Richmond has out-hit Milton 8-4, looking for a big hit here from Yoakum. 1-1 pitch, that one to the third baseman Agnew on a hop, well played by the Milton third baseman. And once again, Baker works around the leadoff single. For New Richmond in the 5th, the Tigers, no runs, they get a hit and leave one. We are still 1-1 here in Madison. Shane Sparks back in Madison, the WIAA 48th Annual State Softball Tournaments. We are 1-1 in this Division I quarterfinal with New Richmond and Milton. The Redhawks to bat here in the 5th inning. Really good pitchers duel today with Kennedy Yoakum and Gwen Baker. Gwen Baker to lead things off for the Redhawks in this 5th inning. She's 0 for 1. She struck out her last time up in the 3rd. Yoakum with the pitch. That's in there for a strike, and quickly, Yoakum ahead 0-2. After Baker, it is Kylie Reed and Ella Knoble, top of the order. Yoakum, a long look, delivers the 0-2 pitch, misses a little bit outside. Really good ball game. Both these pitchers have found that extra gear when the opposition has had runners in scoring position. 1-2 pitch, that one is spanked into center field. Gwen Baker 1 for 2 as she singles to lead off this 5th inning. Last couple innings, both teams have been able to get the leadoff hitter aboard, but as I mentioned, that is when Yoakum and Baker have been able to buckle down and get out of jams. But that is a big single from Baker in the 9-hole. Sets the table for Kylie Reed, the second baseman. She's 1 for 2. Singled her last time up. We'll have a courtesy runner for Baker. And that is number 17, Kylie Butchin. Butchin, just a freshman. She is the go-ahead run. Reed squares the bunt, punches it foul. Here's a look at the freshman Butchin as Yoakum steps back on the rubber. Ready to work, the 0-1 pitch. Pulling it back, snap throw down to first base. Great back up there from Kylie Kiefer, the right fielder for New Richmond. If she doesn't back that ball up, great chance Butchin would have scored all the way from first. Here's the 1-1. This time able to get the bunt down, fielded by Lucas. They go down to first base, and they get Reed. Good sacrifice bunt there from Kylie, as Butchin is down to second base. Ella Knoble, the first baseman, a pair of flyouts to left. Addie Lucas, New Richmond left fielders, made a couple of nice plays. Swing and a miss. 1-1 bottom of the 5th. Yoakum, the 0-1 offering, took a little bit off of that pitch. Finds the zone. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is back to the net. Yoakum with 3 strikeouts in the ball game. Her last coming back in the 3rd. Coming back with the 0-2 pitch. Nice stop there from Blintz behind the plate. The freshman Butchin out at second base. She's the go-ahead run. 1 out. Yoakum ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. To the Milton first baseman, and the battle continues with Yoakum and Knoble. Kenzie Marquardt, the number 3 hitter, would bat next. Yoakum looking for a strikeout. She rocks and fires the 1-2 pitch. This one is popped up high in the air, and making the catch in foul territory is Addie Lucas. Lucas has been really good in left, makes another nice catch. As I mentioned, not easy today. This is a windy day in Madison. Gusts over 30 miles per hour to right field. That is the third time that Knoebel has flew to Lucas in lefts. So here is Kenzie Marquardt. Runner on second now with 2 outs. And Yoakum starts her out with strike 1. Marquardt walked in the third. That is the only walk for Yoakum in the ball game. Oh, 1 pitch is popped up on the infield, and that is going to be caught by the shortstop. On the edge of the grass, Mimi Brinkman helps close the Milton 5th inning. We have played 5 complete here in Madison. It is still New Richmond 1 and Milton 1 in this Division I quarterfinal.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
The new Richmond right fielder Kylie Kiefer to lead things off for the Tigers in a 1-1 game. It's getting late. We are in the 6th inning. Bunt fielded by Agnew at third. The throw to first base is in time. Agnew at the hot corner. Good anticipation as she charged that bunt and tossed a bullet over to Knoebel at first. Kiefer kept off the base paths for the first out in the 6th. Here is Addie Lucas. The freshman is 2 for 2, a pair of singles. Took a big rip at that pitch. New Richmond got the leadoff hitter aboard in each of the last 2 innings. The 0-1 pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. Lucas behind, 0-2. 2 for 2 today. Strike 3 looking. Strikeout number 9 for Baker. 2 up and 2 down in this Tigers 6th inning. Baker looking for her first 1-2-3 inning. Here's Maddie Gaffner, the DP. She takes strike 1. Gaffner with a sacrifice bunt her last time up. Struck out her first time up back in the 2nd. Gaffner, one of 5 seniors in New Richmond's starting 10. Swing and miss. 2 strikes. Gaffner stays alive. Kenosha Bradford, the number 2 seed, beat the number 7 seed Cedarburg 4-0. It was Watertown, the 6 seed, over Sun Prairie East, the 3 seed 8-3. And the top seed Kaukauna defeated 8th seeded Hamilton 9-0. The winner of this game will face Kaukauna tomorrow approximately 9 p.m. as that one is sent into the bleachers. Last year in Division I, Kaukauna shutting out Superior 4-0 in the final as the Ghosts captured their 3rd straight state title. A ball and 2 strikes. Baker to the plates. Change up, strike 3. Baker freezes Gaffner. Strikes out a pair of Tigers in this 6th inning. Give her 10 in the ball game. After 5.5 at Goodman, Diamond, and Madison, it is still the Tigers and Hawks locked up at 1.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
I can earn that solo!
You see if I did it?
Yeah!
Come on! What's wrong with you?
Kennedy Yoakum back inside the circle as she is sent for her 6th inning of work through 5 innings. She's been spectacular. No earned runs. She's given up 5 hits. Jenna Benash, the center fielder and cleanup hitter, to lead things off. Fielder's choice her last time up. That one is laced but foul. The Redhawks have gotten the leadoff hitter aboard the last 2 innings. Both these teams looking for that big hit. One ball and 1 strike. Benash, a sophomore. She awaits the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as Yoakum puts that one past the center fielder. And Yoakum ahead 1-2. Blitz flashes the sign. Yoakum set to work. The 1-2 delivery. Ground ball to shortstop. Brinkman is there. And the throw is a little bit late. Benash with an infield single as she hustles down that first base line. And for the 3rd consecutive inning, the Redhawks have the leadoff hitter aboard. Here's Sophie Mesra, the shortstop. She singled her last time up. She was stranded back in the 4th. Unable to get the bunt down, strike 1. Believe that is the Redhawks' 6th base hit of the ball game. Scoreboard says 5. I think that was number 6. That one fisted foul. Actually, they give an error on that last at bat. So that is the 4th error of the ball game for New Richmond. So 5 hits for Milton in this ball game. Here's strike 3 to Mesra. First out in this 6th inning. Both these pitchers, I've said it a couple of times, with runners on, they have been spectacular. Upper part of the strike zone. Yoakum gets the call. It's another K for the New Richmond pitcher. So here is Molly Baker, the left fielder. A single and a sacrifice bunt for Baker. Another sophomore here for the Redhawks. Runner on first base. Here's the pitch. That one is back foul and out of play. A ball and a strike. Sun is out. Yoakum's 1-1 offering. This one is a soft line drive caught by the shortstop, Mimi Brinkman, and she'll toss over to first base, and they will double up B. Nash. So a double play from Mimi Brinkman, the New Richmond shortstop. And that keeps this game scoreless. We move to the 7th, or keeps it tied, I should say. We move to the 7th. It is still 1-1 here on WIAA.tv. New Richmond with 1 run on 8 hits, 4 errors for the Tigers. And the Redhawks a run on 5 hits, no errors for Milton. 1-1 ball game here in the 7th inning. Brooklyn Swanepoel to lead things off. The New Richmond leadoff hitter is 1 for 3. She singled back in the seconds. The winner earns a berth in the Division I semifinal tomorrow at 9 o'clock against Kaukauna. Baker's 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Had some good zip on that fastball. Milton playing in at the corners. That one is bunted foul. Baker ahead 1-2. Baker with 10 strikeouts in the ball game. Just 1 walk. She set the Tigers down in order in the 6th. The only 1-2-3 inning for Baker. Her 1-2 pitch, strike 3 looking. Baker has had at least 1 strikeout in every frame. She gets number 11 in the ball game. Here's Briar Blitz, the catcher. A double, a walk, and a strikeouts for the New Richmond catcher. And Baker starts her out with a fastball in the outside corner to get ahead, strike 1. Caitlin Swanepoel will bat next. Another good fastball. It had some extra giddy up on it. And Baker ahead, no balls and 2 strikes on Blitz. Marquardt sets the targets. That one is right back to the nets. Blitz was on that pitch. 2 more games today. A pair of Division IV semifinals. Fall Creek and Coleman to follow this ball game. Then it's Cuba City and Auburndale to end the night. Check swing. She was able to hold up. And the night with the Division IV semifinals. Then another game. D5 semifinal with Oakfield and Thorpe. I believe it's 7 games in total today. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Baker has struck out 3 straight Tigers. That one will make its way into the stands, right side. That wind continues to whip here in Madison. Out to right field, gusts over 30 miles per hour. Baker to the plate with the 1-2 pitch, strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for Baker against New Richmond in this 7th inning. Baker has now struck out 4 straights. 6 straight retired for Baker as Caitlin Swanepoel, the second baseman, singled her last time up. That's with nobody on and 2 outs. Took a rip at a high fastball. The New Richmond sophomore second baseman. Pair of singles, 2 for 3 today. Looking to keep this inning alive for the Tigers. Wide of the plate to even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. New Richmond has won 13 games when allowing 0 runs or just 1 run. Won some close ball games as that one is slapped foul. And Milton has won 16 games when allowing 0 or 1 run. So both these teams have found ways to win the tight ones. Baker looking to strike out the side. She's a strike away from doing that. Ahead 1-2 on Swanepoel to the plates. That one is in the air and going to be caught near the third base line by Mesra, the Milton shortstop. And it is another 1-2-3 inning for Baker and Milton. The Redhawks come up with a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th. It's 1-1 here in Madison.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
Fun ball game in this Division I quarterfinal. Milton bats in the bottom of the 7th. The Redhawks a chance to win it in a 1-1 ball game against New Richmond. Milton the 4 seed, New Richmond the 5 seed. The winner moves on to get the top seed, Kaukauna, tomorrow night in a Division I semifinal. The opposite semifinal in Division I, Kenosha Bradford and Watertown. Trinity Harris, the DP, to lead things off here for the Redhawks. And she sends that one foul. Harris 0 for 2. Last time up in the 4th inning, she grounded to Caitlin Swanepoel at second base. Harris, Briggs, and Baker. Bottom 3rd here for the Redhawks to face Kennedy Yoakum. Both these pitchers have been outstanding. Yoakum gets the sign to her liking, the targets, and to the plate with the 0-1 pitch. 0-2. This one, chopped to the third baseman, Lucas. Nice play by Ginger Ann Lucas at third base. That one, bit of an in-between hop. She played it well. Milton got the leadoff hitter aboard in 3 straight innings. The 4th, 5th, and the 6th. So Yoakum gets Harris to end that streak to begin the 7th. Swing and a miss from Lyndon Briggs, the right fielder, who is 0 for 2. Back to the net, no balls and 2 strikes. Yoakum with 4 strikeouts. She slings the 0-2. Straight back and out of play. Yoakum sent to work. She deals the 0-2. Here's a high fly ball to center. Brooklyn Swanepoel in a couple of steps and makes the catch. 2 down in this Redhawks 7th. Gwen Baker, the pitcher, singled her last time up. Yoakum an out away from sending this one to extra innings. That one gets the black of the outside corner. Yoakum working quickly. Fires an 0-1 pitch. High ball 1. Baker back in the box. The Milton pitcher awaits the 1-1. And she's behind a ball and 2 strikes. As her pitching counterpart, Kennedy Yoakum, now ahead of the counts. Yoakum looking for another 1-2-3 inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yoakum got a 1-2-3 inning in the first and in the 6th. The 2-2. Foul back. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on with 2 outs. Kylie Reed, the leadoff hitter, would bat next. Yoakum looking to send this one to extra innings. Another 2-2 pitch upcoming. Yoakum having a quick word with her battery mate, Briar Blitz. Those two working in tandem today. Yoakum a deep breath, spins the ball, back on the rubber as she settles in and is set to deliver the 2-2. This one is high in the air, and coming in from center field and making the catch is Brooklyn Swanepoel. Brooklyn a couple of nice catches out in center here in the 7th inning. Yoakum sends the Redhawks down 1-2-3 in the 7th. We head to extra innings, 1-1 in this Division I quarterfinal.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Brinkman, Lucas, and Yoakum. It's a bat for New Richmond here in this 8th inning. We are 1-1. In that sectional final win against Chippewa, a 1-0 final, Brinkman led off the bottom of the 6th inning with a single up the middle. She then stole seconds, moved to third on a Ginger Ann Lucas ground ball to seconds, and then came in to score that only run of the ball game when Kylie Kiefer singled with 2 outs. So Brinkman looking to get on base here in this 8th inning. She is 0 for 3 today. The shortstop floats that one foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. New Richmond has out-hit Milton 8-5. But 4 errors for the Tigers. The Redhawks have played clean defense. Missing with a 1-1 now. 2 balls and 1 strike. On the New Richmond shortstop, senior Mimi Brinkman. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 2-2. Baker has struck out 4 of the last 5 Tigers. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Baker. And that one is going to be foul. Good effort from Knoebel at first base. Division 4 semifinals to follow this. And then a Division 5 semifinal to end the night in Madison. The 2-2 pitch. Just missing. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Baker just the 1 walk today. She's got 12 strikeouts. The payoff pitch. That one to the shortstop, Mesra. 1 out. Baker has been able to keep Brinkman off the base paths. So here is Ginger Ann Lucas. The junior third baseman, 1 for 3 today. An RBI single back in the first. She takes ball 1 outside. A ball and a strike. Fall Creek and Coleman to follow. Then it's Cuba City and Auburndale, a pair of Division 4 semifinals. And then a Division 5 semifinal with Oakfield and Thorpe. Two and two. Baker to Lucas, 2-2 pitch. Change up, this one is popped up and going to be caught by the catcher, Kenzie Marquardt. She's made a couple of nice plays behind the dish today. So bases are empty with 2 down for Kennedy Yoakum, the pitcher. Yoakum, 1 for 3, single back in the third. And that one is up the middle, ranging to her left, the shortstop, Mesra, and she makes the play to retire Yoakum and the Tigers here in the 8th. Baker sets New Richmond down in order. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 1-1 with New Richmond and Milton here in this Division I quarterfinal on WIAA.TV. lot of zeros on the scoreboard. New Richmond with their run in the first, and Milton with their lone tally in the second. 1-1 as Milton bats are in the bottom of the eighth. A run will win it for the Redhawks. Kylie Reed, she singled in the third. Reed, Knoble, and Marquardt. Top third of the lineup for Milton to face Kennedy Yoakum. And Yoakum is behind 2-0. That one, diving play there by Swanepoel at seconds. It's an overthrow, but staying at first base will be Reed. That'll be a single for Kylie Reed, her second of the ball game. Good effort there from Caitlin Swanepoel. Made a diving stop, but Reed with some pretty good speed is at first base. She is the winning run. New Richmond infield meets inside the circle. There you see Coach Muzzy talking with a few of his Redhawks. Everybody scatters back. Ella Knoble, 0 for 3. She has flied out to Addie Lucas all 3 times in left field. This time she squares the bunt, pulls it back. It's ball 1. And that one is off the bat and back to the screen, 1-1. Reed, through the regional final anyways, 10 for 10 in stolen bases. She's at first base. She represents the winning run. There is a strike. And Knoble, the Milton first baseman, now behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout for Yoakum. Knoble, the first Milton out here in the home half of the 8th. Strikeout number 5 for Yoakum. And here is Kenzie Marquardt. She reached back in the third via the walk. Takes that fastball straight back. Reed at first, 1 out. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 8th inning in this Division I quarterfinal. Milton now with 6 hits in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Off the plates, 1-1. Jenna Beanash, the cleanup hitter, awaits on deck. She singled her last time up. Tension in Madison. Yoakum works the 1-1 pitch. Foul backing out of play. What a pitcher's duel with New Richmond's at Kennedy Yoakum and Gwen Baker from Milton. That pair has been sensational. Yoakum, a ball and 2 strikes. The Milton catcher awaits the pitch. Here it is. Strike 3 looking. Back-to-back Ks for Kennedy Yoakum. And it will take some 2-out magic from the Redhawks center fielder, Jenna Beanash. Singled her last time up, and that one is down the line, but foul. The clouds have thickened here at Goodman Diamond. Still that stiff wind blowing out to right field. Beanash gave that last pitch a pretty good ride, but foul. Just was a little bit late. back in the box. High and tight, but they give a strike, 0-2. Yoakum a strike away from striking out the side, and she does it. Strikeouts 5, 6, and 7 in the ball game for the Tiger pitcher Kennedy Yoakum. 8 innings, not enough to decide this Division I quarterfinal. To the 9th we go. The Tigers and Redhawks 1-1.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Kylie Kiefer, Addie Lucas, and Maddie Gaffner. Lower third of the New Richmond lineup set to face Gwen Baker. 9th inning, 1-1 for New Richmond. First time since 1995 that they won regional and sectional championships. Looking for a win in this Division I quarterfinal. The winner of this game meets Kaukauna in a Division I semifinal approximately 9 p.m. tomorrow night. No balls and a strike on Kiefer, the senior right fielder. She's 0 for 3 today. It was 1-1 after 2, and since then, nothing but goose eggs. The pitch. Ball 1. Kiefer takes that 1-1 pitch up in the zone for a ball. The 2-1 pitch late on that fastball, and we're even 2-2. Baker is set. And her 2-2 pitch, strike 3. Unofficially, 13 strikeouts for the Milton pitcher. Here's Addie Lucas, the left fielder. Freshman's had a good day, 2 for 3, a couple of singles. She's ahead of the count, ball 1. Lyndon Briggs give chase. Ball and 2 strikes. Correction, strike 1, 1-1. Addie Lucas, I like her approach. As I said, just a freshman, but she goes up there with a plan. Misses that pitch. She's behind 1-2. She doesn't get cheated. Right on that pitch, straight back to the nets. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on base, 1 out. We are 1-1 in the 9th. Final Division I quarterfinal. Kenosha, Bradford, Watertown, and Kaukauna have punched their tickets to tomorrow night's semifinals. Strike three looking. Another strikeout for Baker. And Baker has really found a groove these last few innings. Lindsey Knutson, a word with her designated player, Maddie Gaffner. Gaffner a sac bunt in the fourth, along with a couple of strikeouts. "14 straight retired by Baker. She's ahead, no balls and a strike to the plates. 1-1. Baker behind. 2 balls and a strike. Gaffner trying to keep the inning alive. Brooklyn Swanepoel awaits on deck. Now 2-2. Baker sets to the plate with the 2-2 pitch. Good battle. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Baker with just 1 walk. That came back in the second inning. She sent down 14 straight Tigers. The 3-2. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Maddie Gaffner. And back to the top of the order in the name of Brooklyn Swanepoel, the center fielder. The senior Brooklyn Swanepoel 1 for 4. She singled back in the seconds, couple of strikeouts. Baker's 1-0. 1-1. Sun shining brightly once again. Clouds have busted up. Rocking back to the plate with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Swanepoel late on that high fastball. She's behind 1-2. Outside, count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gaffner at first base after drawing the 2-out walk. That one fouled left side. Who's going to get that big hit? The 2-2 pitch to the new Richmond center fielder. Swing and a miss. You see the excitement there from Baker inside the circle. She strikes out the side in the 9th. 15 Ks on the scorecard for Gwen Baker of Milton. The Redhawks come up to bat in the bottom of the ninth. They are still tied with New Richmond, 1-1. Kennedy Yoakum has not allowed an earned run through 8 innings. And she starts out Sophie Mesra, the shortstop, with ball 1. Mesra singled in the 4th. She's 1 for 3. And that is a smash. Great play by Lucas at third. The long throw, and that might have saved the ball game. Ginger Ann Lucas at the hot corner. That ball was hit sharply. And she makes the play. Good strong throw. And Mesra is retired. When it's all said and done, that's going to be one of those plays that could prove big. Here's Molly Baker. She sends a fly ball, but that'll make its way out of play. Couple of well-struck balls here for Mesra and Baker in this 9th inning. That last one, though, just a long strike. Trinity Harris, the DP, awaits on deck. That was a great play from Ginger Ann Lucas at third. That was a hot smash. Yoakum head 0-2 on the Redhawks left fielder. Yoakum coming right back. There's a changeup, strike 3 as Baker goes down looking. 2 quick outs in this Milton 9th. The Redhawks DP Harris will now bat with nobody on and 2 outs. Harris 0 for 3 today. And I don't believe it is checked to see who's batting here. It's going to be 17, Kylie Butchin. So Kylie Butchin, the freshman, will bat with nobody on and 2 outs. Butchin limited at bats this season. And Yoakum misses ball 1. Scoring the bunt. She gets the bunt down. Yoakum fields it. Tosses to first base. And it is 3 up and 3 down for Yoakum and the Tigers in this 9th inning. We head to the 10th here in Madison. It is still New Richmond 1, Milton 1 here on WIAA.tv. Gwen Baker for Milton, 15 strikeouts in the ball game. that is tied for third most in a Division I game. The record is 17. She's got a chance to break it here in the 10th inning. Blitz, Caitlin Swanepoel and Mimi Brinkman, 2, 3, and 4 to face Milton's Gwen Baker, who gave up a run back in the first. It's been nothing but zeros ever since. 1-1 in the 10th in this Division I quarterfinal with New Richmond and Milton. The winner to face Kaukauna tomorrow night. The 0-1 pitch takes a shot at the outside corner, a little bit wide off the plate. We're even at 1-1. New Richmond 21-3 on the season. Milton 24-2. The 1-1 pitch, this one high in the air to left. Molly Baker is there. She waits for it and makes the catch, 1 out. The number 3 hitter, Caitlin Swanepoel, bats for the 5th time today. Swanepoel, 2 for 4 as the Tigers' second baseman awaits the pitch. Strike 1. Swanepoel, an RBI single back in the first, driving in the Tigers' only run. She awaits the 0-1. Thought about bunting, pulled it back, but it's a strike. Baker looking for her 16th strikeouts. And this one is in the air, going to be fielded by Mesra at shorts. 2 outs. Weak fly ball to Mesra, 2nd outs. So here is Mimi Brinkman, the shortstop. Oh for 4. Good pitch, strike 1. Shot to the third baseman, Agnew, and it's a high throw, and Brinkman will stand at second base. That is Milton's first error of the ball game. Agnew rushed that throw a little bit. So the go-ahead run out at second base. Here's Ginger Ann Lucas. Ball 1. My scorecard here looks like a Picasso. I may have misspoke earlier. Back in that first inning, it may have been Ginger Ann Lucas that added the RBI single. Off the end of the bat, foul. At any rate, New Richmond scoring their lone run in the first. Brinkman out at second base. 2 outs. Baker set with the 1-1 pitch. That is going to be foul. And the New Richmond third baseman in a headlock behind 1 and 2. Lucas 1 for 4 today. She's behind here, 1 and 2. Baker from the rubber. Strike 3. Strikeout number 16. And that ends the Tigers' 10th. as Mimi Brinkman is stranded out at second base. The Redhawks come to bat in the bottom of the 10th, 1-1 here in Madison. The Redhawks with a chance to win it in the bottom of the 10th in a 1-1 ball game. Lyndon Briggs, Gwen Baker, and Kylie Reed scheduled to face Kennedy Yoakum. Yoakum has gone 9 innings without allowing an earned run. Briggs, the right fielder, 0 for 3, flew to center her last time up. And Yoakum starts her out with strike one as that ball is fouled back. Fall Creek and Coleman, a Division IV semifinal, is next. Inside for a ball. Fall Creek, the number 1 seed. Coleman here for the first time in school history, the number 4 seed. Two balls and 1 strike. Then it's Cuba City and Auburndale in the other D4 semifinal. And then one more semifinal in D5 tonight with Oakfield and Thorpe. 2-1 pitch, make it 2-2. Weather's been kind today. 7 games total here on this Thursday. The 2-2 pitch. This one is straight up the chutes. Yoakum calling for it, and she makes the catch. That one almost fell out of her glove, but fortunately for her, that ball stuck. 1 out. Gwen Baker a single in 3 trips. That happened back in the 5th inning. Strike 1. Pitching has been the story today with Kennedy Yoakum and Gwen Baker. Baker with 16 strikeouts. 1 away from tying the record. Here's a deep fly ball down the right field line, and that is a fair ball off the wall. Rounding first, it's a stand-up double for Gwen Baker, and she represents the winning run for Milton. She put a charge into that one. A stiff wind out to right field, and that one nearly got out of here. That ball just continued to carry. Wind gusts this afternoon over 30 miles per hour. And Kylie Reed, the Milton leadoff hitter, already with 2 singles on the day, will step to the plate for the Redhawks. Lindsey Knutson, words of encouragement and strategy for her new Richmond pitcher and infield. Baker at second base, the 1-out double. The Redhawks looking to win this game in the 10th inning. They're 24-2 on the season. And now we are going to have a courtesy runner for Baker. And that is number 15, Cameron Serwinski. Serwinski, a junior. So a little bit more speed for Milton on the base paths. Kylie Reed steps to the dish, looking to send Milton to the semifinals. Yoakum's first offering inside corner, strike one. This is where Yoakum has been exceptional today. This one tapped right back to Yoakum. She'll underhand toss to first. 2 outs. Ella Knoble with Serwinski at third, bats with 2 outs. Knoble 0 for 4. She struck out her last time up in the 8th. Previous 3 fly balls to lefts. Looking for the game-winning hits. This one will make its way into the stands. Strike one. Takes a look at head coach Kurt Muzzy, who stands in the third base coach's box. The Milton crowd on their feet. The 0-1. This one into right field, and there to make the basket catch is Kylie Kiefer. For a second, I thought that one was going to get down and going to be the game winner. So Kennedy Yoakum works around the 1-out double to Gwen Baker, and we head to the 11th in Madison. It is still New Richmond 1 and Milton 1 in this Division I quarterfinal here on the NFHS Network.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks.
You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.
11th inning here at Goodman Diamond in Madison, 1-1. New Richmond scoring their run in the first. Milton, their lone run in the second. Kennedy Yoakum bats for the 5th time today. She singled in the 3rd. First pitch, a ground ball to short. Mesra gobbles it up like a vacuum and over to first base. 1 out. Kylie Kiefer, the right fielder, making that nice catch to end the Milton 10th inning. She sends that one straight back. Strike one. Off the bat, I thought it was going to be a base hit, but Kiefer came in again, battling that wind. Made a nice basket catch to end the inning and keep the season alive for New Richmond. She's behind, no balls and a strike. Squares to bunts. That's a foul, 0-2. Gwen Baker, 16 strikeouts in the ball game. She's ahead 0-2 on the Tigers' right fielder. Staying alive, fouling it back, getting a piece. The senior Kiefer awaits the 0-2. Off-speed pitch, she was fooled, couldn't hold up as she waves and misses. That is strikeout number 17, and that ties the Division I state record in games here at the state tournaments. Here's Addie Lucas. A couple of singles followed by a pair of strikeouts. She sends that one foul. She's 2 for 4. The freshman left fielder has made some nice plays defensively for New Richmond. Looking to extend the inning. Maddie Gaffner scheduled to bat next. Good off-speed pitch, pulled the string. And it's now 0-2. Looking for the state record. Baker from the rubber to the plate, the 0-2. We'll try it again. Lucas backs in, taps the dish, and set for the 0-2. Strike 3, and there is a new Division I state tournament record. Strikeout number 18 for Gwen Baker. And Baker, with 2 strikeouts in the inning, sets the Tigers down in order in this 11th inning. Milton comes to bat, bottom of the 11th here in Madison.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
Kenzie Marquardt, the number 3 hitter, to lead things off here for Milton. She sends a fly ball in the right center. This ball's going to get down. It is going to be a leadoff double for Kenzie Marquardt, and the Redhawks in business here in the 11th. Marquardt doubles. On base for the second time today. We'll have a courtesy runner, that is number 4, Julia Schultz. She's the winning run. You get a look at the Milton crowd. Hoping the Redhawks can get that big hits and win this quarterfinal. Here is Jenna Benash, the center fielder. She singled in the 6th. Yoakum comes inside, catches the corner. Each team now with 8 hits. The 0-1 pitch into right field. Schultz is going to be held at third, and it's runners on the corners. Back-to-back hits for the Redhawks. Benash hit that ball sharply, and because of it, Schultz is held up at third. Wise decision there from Kurt Muzzy. Of course, you don't want to get thrown out at home for the first out of the inning. First and third. That one is off the end of the bats. Strike 1 to Sophie Mezera. Mezera, a single in 4 trips. Milton has Yoakum and the Tigers against the ropes here in the bottom of the 11th. Here's the pitch. A little bit high off speed. 1-1. Schultz at third. Benash at first. Of course, Schultz, all that matters in this 1-1 game. The 1-1 pitch, no throw, as B. Nash takes second base. Two balls and one strike on the Milton shortstop, Sophie Mesra. Here's the pitch. Sent foul. Out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yoakum needs a strikeout big time right here. Milton crowd on their feet. Yoakum gets the target to the plate. Ball 3. Believe Yoakum today, I just see the 1 walk. The payoff pitch, just getting a piece of that one to remain alive. As always, just a great environment here in Madison. 48th WIAA State Softball Tournament. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. The bases are loaded for the Redhawks. Brings up Molly Baker, the left fielder. She singled in the second. Bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch to Baker, a smash to third. Lucas is going to be late with the throw home, and the Redhawks win it in 11. Molly Baker hit a smash to Ginger Ann Lucas at third. She was able to knock it down, but Julia Schultz beats the throw, and Milton wins this one 2-1. What a ball game. Gwen Baker, the pitcher, sets a new Division I state tournament record in strikeouts. Fun game to call. Great effort by both sides. Milton with the win improves to 25-2. And congratulations to New Richmond. A great season for the Tigers. As their season comes to an end this afternoon, they finish the campaign 21-4. Again, the final score, Milton 2, New Richmond 1. And with the win, Milton will play Kaukauna in a Division I semifinal tomorrow night, approximately 9 p.m. Coming up, a pair of Division IV semifinals. First up, it is the number 1 seed Fall Creek against 4-seeded Coleman. That is coming up next here on the NFHS Network.